All right. I generally don't like to do my demonstrations at the first of class, but since I'm kind of scared by this stuff, and since I'm not sure how long it's going to stay in the room, stay as liquid, and stay in the room, we're going to go ahead and do it. All right, liquid nitrogen. I can't remember how cold it is. 77 Kelvin? That's pretty cold.
Yeah.
That's cold. Aaron was joking about Minnesota. It's colder than Minnesota. Minnesota, you get a 0 degree day in the wintertime, you go out in your shorts. So, very cold. And chemists use this. People use it to study superconductivity. It's used to cool the magnets in the NMR, which you will be using in organic chemistry, in a more crucial instrument for studying organic chemistry. And I don't even know, I don't know if this container will even work and hold it. But balloon. Now what law is this demonstrating? Charles' law, temperature and volume. And now, warming back up. Now, it almost went down to where it looked like the balloon was stretched out, but no gas in it. I mean, that's how cold this is compared to room temperature. But the same number of moles, same pressure, only things have changing is the volume. Temperature and volume change proportionally. And as the temperature went way down, the volume went way down. Picture the molecules. They're bouncing around this room. Say you had a bunch of volleyballs in here bouncing off the walls, flying around the room. Those are your gas molecules. You make them real cold, they stop moving around. And so you don't have the same collisions, and your volume decreases. Okay? I'm not sure how much I have in here to do anything else with it, but I'm going to try and freeze this. I really need an insulated container here. I'm not seeing any change in that. I was just curious what that did. The reaction should slow down, and so I was hoping you'd see a decrease in color, but I'm not seeing that. I've got a little water balloon here. It was solid for a second. Back up. And let's see what I can do with this. I was going to bring in some roses, but I didn't have time to go to the florist. And this is one way that biologists use this to preserve samples. This is fresh off a tree. It's not a dry leaf before the wild hurricane flies. Here, ice.
Throw it at somebody.
Well, the explosion.
No, throw it somewhere.
I mean, you never seal something like this. These caps can fly off. You even don't seal your waste bottles in last, because the gas can build up. And these things can create an explosion. I think if I put a balloon on top of this, let it fill up, and it exploded, it would bring people to this room. It would be such a sound, loud sound. Or if I poured some of this into a balloon, tied it off, and just kind of threw it over there in the corner and said, hide your eyes, I think it would bring people to the room. It'd be such a loud explosion. There'd be so much gas escaping. And you put a few fraction of a mole in here, that's going to create 700 liters of gas. Just war movies do not generally accurately, when grenades go off, sound wave from that, because there's so much gas being given off, deafens people. And you have these, particularly the old war movies, a grenade goes off 10 feet away, somebody ducks, and they just continue on their way. Well, no, they're deaf, because of the sound wave created by that much gas being produced in such a short time. That's cold. Burn myself.
Your fingers.
Did that change color now?
Uh-huh.
It's frozen. Now it's not even, I don't think it's even reacting. So. All right, what else? I brought some balls here. Let's see what the balls do.
Oh, it's so cute.
Bath toy. For years, we didn't have showers in my kids' bathroom. That's all it took, baths. All right, this doesn't bounce crazy, but it bounces some. I don't think these are going to shatter. No, it still bounces. That's interesting. It's clearly harder. What else I got in here? Leftover from Thanksgiving. I should have brought if I brought a nail and a hammer, you can hammer in nails with frozen fruit. About out of fun here. Like I said, if I had a racquetball, racquetballs will shatter like a piece of glass. Very hard there, on that side. Can't even squeeze it on that side. All right. Aren't you glad you came to class today? All right,